Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the next 3 months of October, November and December, and we're gonna look at the meanings of the card pretty much from every aspect: love, relationship, money, career, finance. So there's definitely something here for everybody. So let's get started. We're gonna start with your Spirit Animal Oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is number 7, the Bee Spirit, which is all about sweet results await. So this is kind of like a clear message that you can expect some sweet rewards coming to your way, but you need to kind of get your ego out of the way, because when you look at the bees, they work together, they work in teams, and they're always buzzing. So you definitely get your vibrations to the results, to the manifestations you want to achieve. But I think you can expect something great to come into your life this period of time. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your card you do have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is generally the card of financial stability, when you worked hard for something and you achieved the stability that you wanted. The only thing you need to always be careful with the Four of Pentacles is that, you know, he's, as you can see, he's trying to hold on to something like dear life, because he's afraid that he's gonna lose whatever he worked very hard. So for me, there's kind of a couple of things you need to let go of, the fears kind of connected to that. It also, with this bee message, it's also telling me that you need to kind of vibrate on a higher level. So you definitely need to get out of the way of fear. But again, like, you know, Four of Pentacles is stability, financial stability. And it can be that some of you are paying attention to how much money you are spending from the financial perspective. Some of you might be holding on to something from the past. You might be holding on to some difficulties that you went through and you're not letting it go. Some of you might be jealous. Some of you might be kind of too controlling this period of time. So very important, as I said, to release those fears and anxiety that are kind of driving that, because with all of that, you're not going to achieve whatever you desire. You're going to get only the next level, which is actually losing it. So release the negative thoughts and make sure that you are vibrating on a more positive frequency. But you know, you're going to have some great results. So let's continue. But it can be also like some information that's being withheld. So your reading starts with the Knight of Pentacles. As a court card, it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is the knight that kind of, who's very meticulous. He is somebody who puts a lot of effort into the planning, make sure that you know, he's very precise. He makes sure that all the I's are dotted and then the T's are crossed. So anyway, like, he is a pretty meticulous person. The only issue with him, that it's taking him a long time to get going. But once he gets going, the success is guaranteed. Like, he's kind of like this dark horse that like, you know, slow and steady wins the race type of energy. So this can be something that is moving very slowly for you, a slow moving energy. Maybe your career is developing slowly. Maybe you're working on your business and it's going slow. Maybe you are in a relationship that's evolving very slowly and you're not feeling that it is moving forward. This can be connected to an offer that is very stable. It can be a job offer. If it is a job offer, you definitely need to take that into consideration, because it's going to bring you the sweet results, the financial stability that you desire. It can be connected to an offer that maybe you are making. So if you're thinking about buying a property, if you're thinking about buying something, it can indicate that you are making an offer. Whoever is making this offer, this is a very stable, very solid offer that needs to be taken into consideration. You also have here the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is the card of hard work and the card of teamwork. Whenever this card comes up, I kind of always get the sense that you are building something up from the ground up and you are progressing upwards. It is also a card of teamwork. When you're working in a group of people, as we kind of talked here, that you need to kind of take your ego out of the way, and that's what teamwork is all about. The Three of Pentacles. So you definitely need to kind of work in a team, collaborate with people, and they're gonna recognize the efforts that you are bringing in, and the proof for that is that you already have here in the center of your reading the Four of Pentacles, which is definitely a step up from the Three of Pentacles. But again, like, you know, it also it's if you're in a relationship, it can be that you are working in with your partner as a great team. You are working with each other. That might be that maybe you are bringing in a therapist to help you, because, you know, it's all about team. It might be, if you're single, that people are trying to help you, like a community, to meet people. The next card in your reading is the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands can be, again, a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. If it's a person, it's a younger person, can also indicate children, but then generally pages bring messages, and this is kind of like a very exciting message, something that makes you jump, because it's like a new adventure. Like, for example, in this case, it might be some invitation for a new job where you need to work in a team as well. It might be connected to some kind of a trip to an exotic location. Maybe some of you are going to a deserted place, or maybe to Egypt, or anyway, like some kind of an exotic place as well. On a personal relationship level, it can be some great adventures, exciting times as well. But again, it can be connected to some kind of a news or exciting news coming to your way. Now, the next card in your reading is the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords as a court card can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This knight is ready for action. This knight is ready for battle. He is focusing on getting things done and moving forward fast. So it can be that this energy, when things are speeding up in your life, when things are getting happening fast, it can indicate that maybe a big change is coming into your life, a big change that you've been waiting for, maybe a new job, a new business opportunity, a promotion, a new relationship where you're kind of pretty much swept off of your feet, or a relationship that you are already in is speeding up fast. It can be also that, you know, that getting engaged, getting married. If the relationship is not going the best, might be a sign that the other partner is thinking about leaving the relationship. But what I'm kind of getting here is this interesting energy between these two knights. Like, as you can see, they're kind of going against each other. One of them is standing, the other is running. So there's this energy of slow and steady versus going for it, that kind of fighting with each other, because one of them is planning a lot, as I said, and the other one, the Knight of Swords, he's just ready for action, and his issue is that he's not planning a lot. So there's some kind of a balance here that's required in terms of how much effort you're putting into planning and how much effort you're putting into doing things. But it can also indicate here that, you know, you have kind of this change, that you went through some very slow process that you just didn't feel that things were moving forward, and then now suddenly things are speeding up in your life, because now you're switching from the Knight of Pentacles to Knight of Swords energy. So you're ready to go, you are speeding. Now, the next card you have here is the beautiful, beautiful energy of the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck, so it kind of makes everything shinier. It makes everything more positive. So you can kind of gonna refocus this as more of financial stability. So there's definitely some kind of an opportunity here that will bring you a lot of stability after some slowness, and things will speed up. But you know, the sun is all about positivity, all about luck, all about great things happening in your life. Whenever it comes up, pretty much like you know, you cannot go wrong with the sun, because it is a beautiful energy of luck and positivity, prosperity. For some of you, the sun can a light shine on something as well. So if, especially like, you know, if you had some kind of a secret, or there was something withheld from you with the sun, you're definitely gonna be aware of whatever that is. And you know, the bees are always making their work in the summer, in the sun as well. So maybe there's something here connected to the summer. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. Only a very few % of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're gonna be one of them. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with you. So your reading continues with the Ace of Pentacles, which is beautiful, because this is the golden opportunity that you've been waiting for. This is that golden opportunity that brings you long-term stability and long-term prosperity. You just need to make sure that you nurture it. What's really great in it, this can be a new chapter, a new beginning in your life, a new project, a new job, a new business opportunity, a new investment opportunity of some sort, a new relationship that has a chance to become a steady relationship. But it can be also connected to a new chapter of a relationship that brings you a lot of steadiness. What's kind of great here that you have like the news about the offer, and then the offer is bringing in, and it's a really good one, because this is the golden opportunity. Again, it can be an offer, and by offer it can be any kind of opportunity. As I said, it can be also relationship related. And you have the Six of Wands, one of my favorite cards, because this is the card of victory, the card of success, the card of celebration. When you are in the center of attention, when this card comes up, I kind of like to say that nothing can stop you, because you're going to be the victorious. So if you are going for a new job, a new opportunity, a business opportunity of some sort, you can expect that you're going to be the one who's coming out of it victorious. It can be also connected to that, you know, if you're going for a relationship, it's a great sign that, you know, you're gonna be the one who is coming out of, who's gonna get that person if you're kind of fighting for a person. But this is also connected to being in the center of attention. So when this card comes up, everybody's watching you. Maybe more people are interested in you, more companies or more partners that are kind of interested to get to know you, which I wouldn't be surprised, because you have quite a lot of court cards here, and there's another one here, the Page of Cups. Again, as a court card, can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This page is somebody who is like, you know, can be a young person, can be a child, but again, like this one is a very dreamy one. It can be also connected to a surprise, because, you know, nobody's expecting to have a fish coming out of that cup. So maybe something happens out of the blue as a surprise. Maybe this offer or opportunity or person or relationship comes in out of the blue, and it's going to be a shock or a surprise for you, but a positive one, because you know, it's definitely coming from the heart. It can be also connected to messages. It can be connected to like a message from the heart, like romantic messages, or connected to your dreams as well. Because, you know, you have kind of, it's very interesting that you have these two knights, the two pages, and they're all going against each other. So there might be two news coming in, two opportunities, and maybe they're gonna fight for you. But again, make sure that you're not just focusing on yourself, but you are focusing on the team effort, the group efforts. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the star, which is lovely. You have practically the sun and the star in your reading, but let's talk about the star first, because the star is the card of healing, the card of positivity, the card of wish fulfillment. Generally, it comes after the Tower, when you went through some difficulties in your life, and then now you're over it. You are healing, you are recovering, and you're focusing on the good things. And this is the card when the universe is bringing your wish or something that's even better than that. So I think something that you've been hoping, something that you've been wishing is definitely coming to life this period of time. You definitely need to make sure that you have your positive vibes. You have a lot of cards that are positive here with the sun and the star, and there's some great opportunities, whether it's relationship, whether it's work related. What's also interesting here that you have the sun and the star. So the two together can be a sign of being recognized, being famous, or when the whole world is watching you, like you have the sun and the star. So some of you might be becoming a star as well, and look at it that he is definitely in the center of attention. So maybe some of you are gonna get a star. Definitely put in a comment and come back to me if you're gonna be a famous star. But that's all I have for you. I think this is a beautiful reading. I hope that it resonates with all of you, and I'll be able to welcome you again